YouTube, what is good, man? It is your boy Professor Brooks back with another live trading session. It is Friday, February 13th. London session started 2.5 hours ago. And I want to share this clean setup with you guys that I'm currently in. I'm in a Euro Australian dollar buy. And as you guys can see my analysis, I shouldn't even have to say much, but for the people who don't understand, let me explain it. And let me also put a screen recording on for you guys so you guys can see I am currently in these trades. Bam, screen recording is on. So I have 2 lots on it currently, but before I explain the risk management, let me first go over the analysis. Okay, so you're Aussie. This is similar to the trade I also took on GU on Tuesday or Wednesday. Can't remember when I posted that. Very similar setup. So for one, we're above the 200 EMA, which I kind of like to look for. I want to go with the EMAs. It just gives me a little bit more confluence and makes my trading a lot more simple. If I'm above the EMA, I look for buys. If I'm below the EMA, I'll look for sales, depending on the context of the trade. Obviously, if I'm above the EMA and it looks bearish and it looks like we're in a downtrend making lower lows and lower highs, I'll just discard the trade in general. I won't even trade it because there's no point. I want to have good confluence. I want the trade to align perfectly. Not perfectly, but good. So we're above the 200 EMA. That's first. Second, you guys can see my trend line. I love trend lines. For some reason, the forex market just really respects trend lines. Trend lines, I don't know why trend lines don't get more hype around them, because in terms of market structure, it really respects the trend lines. So we have a couple of touches on this trend line. We have 1 touch, 2 touch, higher low, 3 touch, higher low. So we're forming higher lows, which means we're going up. We also made a high, a new high. So what am I looking for? I'm not even looking for a new high. I want the easy money. So I'm going below this resistance zone right here. Pretty simple, right? This is a pretty simple analysis. We're making higher lows. We have a nice support here as we had demand. And then we have a trend line. And then we're above the 200 EMA. It's very simple analysis. And this is on the 15-minute time frame. On the higher time frame, we are in a downtrend, but that's okay because I'm not really worried about the higher time frames right now. And if you ask me, Euro Aussie is very overextended to the downside, so this is a very much needed pullback anyways. So yes, I'm going against the higher time frame trend to take this lower time frame uptrend. So simple, right? And then if I lose, I lose. It's not that big of a deal. The losses are just going to happen. You know what I'm saying? You can avoid it. If the setup looks good, you can't overanalyze it. Don't overthink it. Take it. The setup looks good. Take it. Control your risk and take it. Yeah, so I have 2 lots on this trade. So my risk management on this trade is pretty unique because I usually don't talk about this on my channel, but I am hedging on this trade. But I don't want to get too deep into hedging because it can get complicated for people, especially if they're new. But essentially, all I'm doing is I'm looking to target a double top or right below this resistance zone. If that fails, right? If it fails and we break below this zone, I'm looking to sell 2 lots to make up for my buys. So all that's essentially doing is it's canceling out the loss without closing the position in full. So technically I can't lose any more on the buy side, but if it continues to go down, the short that I have on will start to accumulate profits. And while that short is on, I can potentially look for new buying opportunities. I can look for new buying opportunities, right? So when it finally decides to go back to the upside, I can close, make that blue. I can close my initial buys at this zone and my buys from this zone to close it for a break even. While those sales I have, I can put at break even and just let them get hit at break even. So overall, the trade closes at a break even or a small net profit. But it can get complicated, and even the way I'm explaining it, I'm not even sure people understand it. So I'm not gonna get too deep into that. Just know this is the analysis. I'm confident in this buy right now. It looks good. If it doesn't hit, I'll place the sell order and I'll show you guys, and that'll be the end of the trade. So London session started. We in this trade. Let's get to it. You guys can see down 60 bucks right now. No biggie. Let's see how the trade plays out. All right, so we got some movement happening, some bullish movement. It's actually looking really good because we had this nice bullish candle, and then we broke that bullish candle, and now it looks like we're heading to the upside. I'm about to tighten my stop loss, so I got the screen recording on. Well, I don't even have a stop loss on this position at the moment, but you guys are gonna watch me put a stop loss at break even on this position, just on one position, just in case it wants to whip back and take me out. I'll just take it out at break even because we're pushing. After I see multiple strong bullish candles, why are you coming all the way back down to my entry point? Like, just get out the position, just put it at break even, just make it simple, man. I'm just trying to protect my capital. That's all I care about. So I'm gonna move one position to break even. I'm still gonna keep one position floating because it's still closer to my second entry right there. So I'll leave one at break even, one running. Still looking to hedge if it comes below this trend line, but the trend line is looking good, man. It's looking good, baby. It's getting respected. We just had another bullish close of the candle. It's 3 hours in the London session. So once we get into this area, realistically, I'm gonna monitor it once it comes right here. I want to monitor it when it comes to this area, and depending how we act, I'll close somewhere within this area, maybe up here. And that's going to be the trade, boys. That is going to be the trade. So until then, let's just see how the trade acts, and I'm gonna continue waiting, looking at some motivational tweets on my phone. So we're pushing, so I am gonna move the second entry to break even right now and let both of these ride. I don't got the screen recording on. I'll post it as we get closer to TP, but I'm up 230 bucks right now. So I'm reading this post right now, right? And this guy is talking about how he's been consistently profitable for the past 2 years, and he tried to help his friend, but he can't explain how to enter. There's just too many variables he looks for. It's like he has built-in pattern recognition, and he instinctively knows when to enter. And then one guy comments and says, I wonder if the can't teach it part is exactly why most courses and mentorships fail. They try to systemize what's actually pattern recognition built from reps. You can't shortcut 10,000 hours of screen time into a 12-week program. The only way through is through. And this tweet is facts. It's 100% facts, because even the way I trade, I'm posting live trading videos. I have some analysis videos if you guys look on my channel. But at the end of the day, when you've been trading for so long, and if you've been on these markets for so long, it's kind of hard to systemize it and teach people, because it's so discretionary. Because even though right now, while I'm telling you guys, I see an engulfing candle, we're above the 200 EMA, here's a demand zone / support. It's simple in these analysis videos sometimes, but then again, it's not always the same. Like, sometimes there might be times I don't enter this trade. Maybe I'm not feeling it. Maybe it doesn't look right. Maybe something's off. Maybe it's ranging too much. Maybe it's this. Maybe it's that. It's like, discretion plays a huge part when it comes to trading. And that's why even when it comes to starting groups, mentorships, all these things, it's kind of difficult, because no trader can trade the exact same. Every trader is different. When you try to trade like somebody else, you kind of set yourself up for failure, because you need to trade what suits your personality best, what suits you best. What fits you best? How patient are you? How impatient are you? How much do you like to leverage? Because all those things play a part in how you're going to trade. And based on those things, based on your preference, has to determine how you trade, how you use a stop loss. Do you like tight stop losses, large stop losses? Do you like the swing trade, scalp? It's so hard in trying to mimic someone else's trading style. It's just difficult, man, because I've been trying to mimic other people's trading styles too in my previous years, and it just never worked how I wanted it to work. That's why when I trade now, I'm trading strictly based off what I've learned over the past few years. This little trend line with this demand, I've been seeing this setup for years. That's why I'm not using a stop loss on it right now. Not because I'm overconfident, because I know you can blow up like that, but because I just seen it so many times in my brain to where it's like, you know what, I'm really confident, throw another standard on it. If it goes against me, I'll hedge it and I'll work my way out of it. But it's like, man, this setup right here was so clean, bro. It was so clean. And this is purely just based on something I've seen in the past. There's no strategy for this. This is just strictly watching price action, monitoring it, and then entering based off my own discretion. That's all it is. But we're getting close to targets. Let me put on the screen recording for y'all. I got the screen recording on now. We are up almost $300. We're up $290. We're blowing into this zone pretty fast, so I'm gonna let it milk a little bit. Here, let me move this. I'm about to close out one position where this green profit target is. You guys see it's lighting up. I'm about to get ready to close out one position and let this second position run for a little deeper. So that's what we're looking at right now. Here, let me, matter of fact, just because we're right near profit target, I'm probably going to close this first position right here, and we're gonna let the second one run. It feels good to just, you know, get the profit out the way, so then I can let the second position run in peace and not think about it anymore. So I mean, that's the trade. I mean, we won. It's over. That's the trade. I made my profit targets really are only, I'm only trying to hit for 100, maybe 200 max for the day. I'm not even shooting for large gains. So today was a good day. We're ending Friday off strong. And yeah, but let's just see if we can come down to this zone, this double top, so I can close out the rest of my profits. You just never know when that reversal is gonna come. So you wanna look for good targets, easy targets. I would drop your illusions from risk to reward ratio, because I know if a lot of people watch my live, they're gonna see this stop loss was like way down here. I don't know where I had it, but originally it was just down here floating. That's because I'm not really looking at the stop loss, nor do I really care about it. I'm more looking at where's the easy target to take profits from, and then if we break structure, how can I work my way out of the trade? That's really it. I mean, this is a cool intraday trade. I've been in this trade for about 45 minutes. This is looking to be like an hour-long trade. So I have no complaints though. I mean, we got bullish candle, bullish candle. That's 3 bullish candles in a row. And I'm expecting something, maybe we push up a little more before we start trickling down and continue up, or we just come back down and test this trend line. So anything can happen, but all I know is once this hits, I'm out. I'm finna go watch a movie today. So I'm not trying to be worried about the markets. I just want to close my profits and go about my day and leave it at that, man. Simple. Maybe we get a good $300 winner today. $300 in an hour. That's good. Tuesday we made like $118 in 30 minutes. Monday was a break-even day. So this week has been solid for me. It's been okay. I mean, obviously I'm scaling down right now, so I'm not making crazy profits. But then again, I'm in Thailand. So how much do I really need to make? You know, I don't need to be greedy out here doing the most. So I learned my lessons for being greedy, man. I go for easy targets. TP2 is about to hit. Up $140 on the second position. So let's just see if we can milk it for a couple more pips and get out. If we break this candle, then we're good. If we break this candle, bam, double top, we're out. Then again, man, I should stop being greedy. I should just take my profit and go home. Honestly, I don't want to think about the markets no more. So, you know what I'm finna do? I'm finna close out. This is 100. Oh, about to, 150? If we get the 150, I'm closing. Let's see if we get the 150 real quick. Once we get the 150, I'm gonna close it. There it is, 150. Bam. So let me show you guys the damage. Close my profits. So I'm gonna screenshot this. I do have, you guys see a little Aussie cat. I had like a little mini Aussie cat position earlier. I didn't live trade that. It was a quick little trade. So you guys see that 30 bucks. And then Euro Aussie at a 0.1 on it earlier before I got into my real position. But essentially, besides all that, we made 354 bucks today in the span of about an hour. It's a pretty solid day if you ask me. That's like a day's wage, 2 days wage. So I'm gonna take my profits and go home and not think about the markets. I'll see you guys next week. And yeah, man, hope you guys enjoyed this live trading session. And until then, I will see you guys in the next video. Let's go. We out.